All right, here we go. Excel 3, making sure we got this what if analysis thing figured out. Remember what if analysis is all about? It's all about a before and after chain, or a before and after result. In this case, I'll just highlight this in yellow. In this case, our what if analysis was, how do we get to 100,000 in our end of the year operating income? Suppose someone says, wait a minute, that's not a good enough goal. I want to achieve 120,000 end of the year operating income. And I want to do it by adjusting the commission. We want to cut back on the commission. Let me zoom in a little bit here. I want to cut back on the commission because I am a greedy, selfish boss, and I don't think 30% commission is, I think that's too much. If we cut back on commission, how much would we have to cut back to give us $100,000 or $120,000 end of the year operating income? So I want to cut back commission. I could just manually adjust and say, let's go to 25%. Oh, that gets me close. So I know the answer is close to 25. Let's let Excel do the work, though. How would we do that? I go to data, what if analysis, goal seek. I want to set cell. In this case, I hadn't had it selected first, so now I click on it and it should show H16. Okay, so set cell H16, and my target value is 120,000. And now I have to tell Excel, change a particular cell. I can click in this and then just click on the cell that holds commission, which is that one. Changing commission. Let's see what I get. And I click OK. Excel tweaks the commission until it reaches exactly 120,000 and then clicks OK. I found a solution. Now, I see 25%, but if I increase the decimal, let's see, I will see that Excel basically refined it. I was really very close at just changing it to 25%. Look how close I was. 25.95 was enough to get me 120,000. Okay, the next boss comes in and says, wait a minute, no, we need to adjust. Let me zoom out a little bit here. We need to adjust how much we're paying for marketing. Or no, let's reduce our bonus. So let's try. Let's go back to our 30% commission. And now let's say, okay, what would we have to reduce our bonus by? Let's see here. I think if we cut out all bonuses, we're only going to gain, well, we're going to gain, look at that, 20,000. So if we give 0 bonus, it looks like we have to go to 0. Let's see if Excel figures that same thing out. So I click on 100,000, data, what if analysis, goal seek. It already has H16 in the cell, and I want to set it to value 120,000. And by changing cell, bonus. And I'm pretty sure Excel's answer will be 0. Let's see what happens. Well, that's if we had commission still at 30%. So yeah, if you have different numbers, it may find out, wait a minute, there's not a solution, because bonus is either yes or no. So unless you take away money and you don't have these other numbers meeting the quota, yeah, you will have to take away bonus. Like if I want to make this, let's do a goal seek to 150,000. By changing commission, bonus. Its solution is take away $7,000 from them when they achieve their goal. That's the only way we'll get to 150,000. And remember, with Excel Goal Seek, it only knows to change one cell. It only knows you tell it which cell to change. And the answer is, if we can only change bonus, we have to take it away in order to get 150,000. There's no other way. So I can hit escape, and it takes it back to the original values. So goal seek is if you're trying to solve a problem. So let's check the book. I believe that's all we need to do for Excel 3, but let's do one last check, and then we'll go on to the homework problem. So I'm going to pop up the book text. Bring over my bookshelf page.
Do you think they could ever eventually make it so you could select multiple cells for goal seek?
I think there is a fancier algorithm can use. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we were done with that. Yeah. Yeah, we did the goal seek, and that was it. Okay. So now we're in the analyzing our auto transportation costs. That's what the last problem we're on is. Okay, so we're jumped now to auto transportation costs. And the problem, oh, I better check the problem again. The problem is you want to analyze the costs, and let's zoom in on that a little bit. You're going to analyze your car expenses, and then cost comparisons. Do they have us do a goal seek? Let's see if they have us do a goal seek. Oh, it doesn't have us do a goal seek. I thought we had to do a what-if analysis with that. They made that easy for us. So let's go back and just take a look at that problem. We might actually be able to get into Access a little bit. Yeah, I guess it didn't make us do a goal seek on this one. All right, so let's check our auto expense analysis and see if we got it right. I'm going to go to File, Open Recent. There it is, EX206-3. Here's our car mileage analysis. These are hybrids, so I think I'm going to put in a, we need to somehow designate this. Let's see, first three models are hybrid. There's our estimated costs. Now, what if we also included electrical costs per month? Let's add a column, cost per month of electricity. So I'm going to enter a new column to the left of cost per month and gas. And I'll put this one, cost per month, gas. I'm going to right-click, Format Cell, Wrap Text. And let's add a cost per month, copy, paste. Let's add a cost per month, electric. What would we have to do to our assumptions? What would we need to add in our assumptions to give us an electrical cost calculation? Something to do with price of electricity. So let's put price per kilowatt. What do you think the price per kilowatt? I think it's kilowatt hours they measured in. Kilowatt hours. Can we find out how many kilowatt hours it takes to charge a vehicle? Let's do a quick little test here. Someone, let's see here. Jared, find out the cost per kilowatt hour right now. And Paul, find out everyone else, see if you can do a research of how many kilowatt hours it takes to charge a hybrid car.
Would you or just help me catch up with the numbers?
Yeah, just a second. Well, you got the numbers right there. You go ahead and copy that.
I don't know which ones are like formulas.
Everything's a formula except MPG and the assumptions table.
Okay. All right. Oh, MPG is not this formula.
Yeah. MPG is entered. All the others are formulas.
Oh,
Price of public charging. I might find an answer.
But I get an exact answer. I can't use state.
I think it's an average of 12 cents.
Yeah, I found another site said 15 cents for a kilowatt hour. So kilowatt hour, let's put at roughly 12 cents. And that is dollars, so we'll put that in counting form just to remind us that that's dollar cost. Now the question is, how many kilowatt hours does it take to charge a car? And I see chargers have I'm reading that a typical car charger is 6.6 kilowatt charger. So in 1 hour, it'd be 6.6 kilowatt hours. But then the question is, how long does it take to charge? Let's take a guess that it takes 5 hours to recharge completely. So the cost per month, assuming we're charging it every day for 5 hours, is how many hours? We don't even have to calculate that. We just multiply, let's say if for a month, 30 days times 5 hours times price per kilowatt hour, and I put stickies around that using F4, puts the stickies around B16. So that would be my price per kilowatt hour. And I'm not even looking into details of the hybrids, whether they have a different charging time. We'll just assume the charging time for all of them is 5 hours. So here's the formula for the cost per month, assuming a 5-hour charge every day of the month. And the only assumption is my cost per kilowatt hour. Now, Paul, the only difficult formula here is my cost per month in gas. So let me show you that formula.
Oh, already figured that
Did you
one
figure
out.
that one? Way to go. So you got my miles per month divided by miles per gallon times the price per gallon. And then everything else is just multiplied by 12.
Or multiply by 12 and multiply by 3.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so now that we're including electrical cost, what would our formula be here for cost per year now that we've had to include electrical costs? What would my cost per year be for my hybrid? 12 times my gas cost plus, yeah, it's just a simple addition of my cost per electric. And I can fill handle that down because there's a 0 here for the cost for electric for the regular cars. Uh-oh, I've got these backwards, don't I? These are the hybrids. Right? Yeah, these are the hybrids. So I'm going to fill handle down and then erase it for the ones above. These are 0, so I'm going to just, oops. These are 0. Delete. There we go. Now, I don't know why they took on the underlining. That kind of irritates me. Oh, why did they take on underlining? That's strange. Did that do that to you? This inserting that column somehow messed up my underlining. I'll come back and reformat this table. And I'm going to reformat this. I'm going to fill that one with the green and first I have to remove the border and then add a big border around it all to redo my assumptions table. Now, even with electrical costs as low as it is, my hybrids are still cheaper, except for the BMW cost for 3 years, than my gas. That old BMW must have a big battery, and I would bet you, if it's that much more expensive, it probably has a larger battery and may take more electrical power to charge it up. I have a feeling this is a souped-up hybrid. So adding electrical costs, at what point, here's the question now, at what point will my Acura become more expensive than the Dodge? What point in electrical charges, assuming gas doesn't get much more expensive, how much would electricity have to cost for my Acura to be more expensive?
You know what is?
Yeah, let's do a goal seek. I go to data. I'll do a what if analysis, goal seek, and I'll set cell of the Acura ILX to a value of, let's see if I can just choose it the same value as the neon. Oh, it doesn't let me. I have to type in 938. See, without that symbol there, I can't refer to a cell. So I'll just put in, let's just make it 939. And by changing cell, I'll just click on my price per kilowatt hour. Right now, it's only giving me an $18 charge, and I see that it would have to go up another 200, about a little less than $200. About $260, no, $160 more would get me to 930. So $170 more. That's about multiplying my electrical cost by 10. Let's see if Excel figures out a dollar per kilowatt hour. Let's see what it finds. Oh, 50 cents per kilowatt hour would make our Acura. It only needs $74. I was thinking it needed $174. And I can cancel that goal seek. So in a what-if analysis, someone asked the question, well, how much would electricity have to cost to make my Acura not be as cost-effective?
What's the formula for cost for 3 years for the hybrids?
Uh-oh, my formula's wrong, isn't it? That's why it didn't come out right.
Yeah, I was gonna
No, it should be right. It should be cost per year times 3. Yeah. It's always cost per year times 3, and we modified, modified our cost per year, including the electrical costs. That didn't seem right. Electrical cost.
Wouldn't it still be more though? Cause
Yeah, if it went up by $100, it'd only be $870. So I'm not sure what went wrong there. Let's see. My formula is, yeah, it's E9 times 3. Question, Paul?
We're doing the goal seek for the 5
I was choosing price per kilowatt hours. Let's try this again.
Okay.
I want to goal seek on that one, so I do what if analysis, goal seek,
Yeah. That's cool.
make it to be 940 by changing price per kilowatt hour Oh, that's right. This is 3 years worth. That's right. So each year would be an additional 1/3 of the 170. That gets me to 940. So it doesn't take my electrical cost didn't have to go up a whole lot. It only went up to 50 cents from 12 cents. So 5 times as much would now make my electrical car not as competitive with the Neon. Plus the additional cost of maintaining batteries and insurance. And remember, when we have a big battery, we're still carrying that heavy battery around, so that affects our efficiency. So the goal of the green industry, hybrid cars, is a light, high-power battery that would and rechargeable. Batteries are the key to making good economic hybrid cars. So now that I've done some inserting a formula, see how I've messed up my table a little bit? I'm going to reformat it by selecting my whole table, doing it the easy way, going to the Format as Table, choosing one of the formats. I'm going to choose this one this time. And then selecting these cells and converting those to range. And it didn't clean up those underlines. That's kind of irritating. Let me see if I can fix that. Select my whole table. Is there a way to remove all formatting? I want to remove all formatting and then reapply. Let's try that. Putting them all back to normal, and then let's see if it'll let me reformat as table. There we go. And now select through and convert to range. Because I took them all back to normal, see how it took my numbers back to crazy non-accounting. I'm going to go back to my costs and put these all in comma format to make it look a little better. Now, they didn't make us do what if analysis. I'm going to readjust the column height. I'm going to wrap those two cells by selecting them both. Right-click, Format Cells, and Wrap Text. And now I have a decent looking cost analysis with an additional keeping track of electrical costs, assuming 30 days, 5-hour charge every day multiplied by our price per kilowatt hour. And even that actually may be inaccurate. We'll stop there though. I actually should keep track of exactly how many kilowatt hours my charger is worth. But we'll assume it's 1 kilowatt per hour. Okay, I think that looks good enough for that because we got plenty of work to do in the next section. Let's go ahead and save that. Should we do a graph? You want to do a pie chart?
Yeah,
You're fine. All right. All right, so that's saved. EX206-3 is complete. So we'll save that and ready to upload. Now, what have we left to do here in Excel section? I think we actually may have completed our Excel work here. Let's check the assignment sheet or the plan schedule. There's your plan schedule, and we're here and we're a little ahead of schedule. So we could start diving into a little bit of access. See what time we have today. You know what? I might just end it there and give you an early out today. On Friday, we'll jump into access. Is everyone getting the e-quizzes done? Looks like my e-quiz, EX3 e-quiz, I have it scheduled for Monday. I'll give you a little more time on that e-quiz. Do you want to work on that now? Otherwise, we'll let you have a nice, relaxing Wednesday morning before chapel.